Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Padaye Namaha. So, we are talking about a series of questions, and one question is, did Valmiki talk about Chaya Sita or Maya Sita? The answer is no, he did not. When we read the 49th Sarga of Aranyakand, we see the kidnap of Mother Sita. It is not mentioned that it was Chaya Sita who was kidnapped by Ravan. And at the very end in Yuddhakand, it is not mentioned that Rama wanted to burn off the Chaya Sita, and the original Sita, who was in Agni Devata's home, came out of the Agni and was reunited with Rama. That is also not mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana. Okay? So, did Valmiki say that it was the original Sita? Well, he did not make allusions to either oppose it or support it. And so the concept of Chaya Sita is not mentioned in Valmiki Ramayana. However, it is correct. And I'll give you 3 proofs of it. The first and second proofs are that there are 2 Puranas that do mention it. And as we know, Valmiki is obviously the authorized author of Ramayana. However, Vedavyasa has also written portions of Ramayana. Vedavyasa has not written 24,000 verses of the journey of Lord Ram, but he has mentioned Ramayana in nearly every single Purana, and either it's mentioned in a very concise fashion or bits and pieces of it have been elaborated and gone forth. So, concept of Chaya Sita is mentioned in 2 different Puranas. One Purana is Kurma Puran, and the other Purana is the Ramayana that is mentioned in Brahmanda Puran. That is called Adhyatma Ramayana. In that one also it is mentioned that it is Chaya Sita. And therefore, it is accepted. It is absolutely correct because Vedavyasa has written it. And another proof is the existence of Tirupati. In Tirupati, the main story is that Chaya Sita was kidnapped by Ravan, but she also wanted to be the original wife of Lord Ram. But Rama had already promised to be the husband to just one wife, and therefore it says that in Kali Yuga, when he takes avatara as Lord Venkateshwara, he is going to get married to the Chaya Sita, who is also known as Vedavati. And Vedavati or Chaya Sita is one who is born as Mother Padmavati, as the daughter of King Akash Raja. And the marriage of Lord Srinivasa and Mother Padmavati is conducted with great pomp and ceremony. And Lakshmi also appears. That's the reason why Lord Venkateshwara has both Lakshmi and Padmavati on his chest. That is Sita and Chaya Sita on his chest. And since the story of Lord Venkateshwara is associated with Chaya Sita, it is obviously correct. And not only that, this story is inscribed in the inner chambers of the Venkateshwara temple in Tirumala, and therefore it is absolutely correct. However, Valmiki has not mentioned it. That's it. And people who follow only Valmiki Ramayana, they will say that Chaya Sita does not exist. However, I will say that if Valmiki has not mentioned it, go and see if Vedavyasa has mentioned something. And if Vedavyasa has mentioned, yes, of course, by all means, we have to accept that as well. And therefore, Chaya Sita was kidnapped and the original Mother Sita was safe and sound. But just think about it, we get to see the beautiful shlokas of Sundarakand, the conversations between Mother Sita and Hanuman. And doesn't it sound better when it comes from the original Sita? Because there are so many beautiful dialogues that were spoken between Mother Sita and Hanuman. And Hanuman himself says, Iyam Kanaka Varnangi Ramasya Mahishi Priya. Hanuman's words are not proven false. Hanuman is always truthful. He doesn't say, Iyam Kanaka Varnangi Ramasya Mahishi Priya's Chaya. He does not say that. He says that this golden-hued lady is indeed Rama's beloved wife. Of course, there are multiple schools of thought, and I have effectively proven that the Chaya Sita concept did exist. But if you just follow Valmiki Ramayana, just understand that Sita was kidnapped. There was this beautiful dialogue that happens between Sita and Hanuman, and we shouldn't negate the sufferings that Mother Sita went through. We should just not do that, and we should remain perfectly conscious of the fact that Sita went through so much trouble just so that her children, that is us, that we can understand the level of devotion a person is supposed to have towards Lord Ram. She went through this whole thing just to prove that one point. And even if it is Chaya Sita, which two Puranas do describe, even if it is Chaya Sita, she is a reflection of Mother Sita, the original Mother Sita herself. And the qualities of Mother Sita are also reflected in her. And we should remember that Sita always teaches us how to love Rama, how to be devoted to Lord Ram. So she is our teacher. She is the person who intercedes for us with Lord Rama. And she's the one who advocates for us to Lord Ram all the time. Sita is the one who advocates for us, and we should never ever doubt her sentiments. We should never doubt that she went through a whole lot of things for us. Thank you. Haribol.